do this right.
I did my stretches today, so it should be all right.
I'm not the video person.
It's all right. Full court.
Okay, we're here with women's basketball after a 56-41 win over Western Colorado. We've got Mykaela Moore, Coach Taylor Wagner, and Kylie Kravig. Coach, that was a guts win.
Yeah.
I mean, that was brutal in the first half.
It was a battle, and we knew that coming in, and I thought they were prepared and did a really good job on the defensive end, taking away some stuff in the first half. And it took us a while to adjust to how they were playing us.
Yeah, I mean, they did a really, really nice job on Olivia. Didn't give her any room to maneuver at all. And then they recovered really well when she passed the ball back out. So what did the guards see in that first quarter that you kind of fixed?
Well, personally, they were sagging off of me a lot. They were completely helping on Olivia, and it took me a whole quarter to figure it out. But as soon as I figured it out, you just got to make the play when the opportunity comes. And so after that, they had to, kind of change their game plan up a little bit again.
Yeah. I mean, Kylie, it was one of those things where you guys just had to be patient to where you could get in and run your stuff, it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, they pressured on ball a lot. It was hard to see where we needed to go and stuff. But I think once Mykaela hit a couple threes and Macy hit a couple threes, then things started to open up for everyone. And then Liv kind of got some the paint wasn't as packed. And then it opened up driving lanes for a lot of other people. So I think those threes were huge.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, it's like Mykaela said, they were sagging off you so much. It's like Mykaela just happened. I mean, you got a couple of threes, and then it just looked like everybody kind of took a deep breath once you kind of got it within 4 or 5. So, I mean, Coach, you knew how much Western had to win this game to get some recognition in the region, and they looked like they came out ready to do just that.
Yeah, they were ready for us, and but we responded. The second half, I mean, we hold them to 13 points. Our defense was on point. The offense started to pick up, and so credit to these girls for not giving up at halftime and hanging their head. They came out and fought that second half, and it was really fun as a coach to see our defense play like that. It was one of the best halves we've ever had in this gym.
Well, and the way they put the ball on the floor in the paint, Brooklyn and Olivia and the guards, I mean, you went after the ball and got a lot of tie-ups and turnovers that way. Was that just part of the scouting report that you remembered?
I think as the game went on, we just kind of realized that this is what they're doing every time, and so our help side was really good tonight, and I think it really went in our favor after we started picking up on that and continued to do that.
Yeah. I mean, you hold Cockman to 6 points, and the way she started, it looked like she was going to have one of those breakout games. And then, you just kept grinding and pounding it in. Brooklyn did a nice job with her defensively, it looked like to me.
Yeah, she's a great player, and she can really get going, and we were worried about her, but then they kind of controlled her, later in the game.
Coach, I know you don't really like looking forward. You like taking things one day at a time, one game at a time. But looking back, I wanted to know, how does this season compare to your previous seasons here at CMU? What stands out about this squad specifically?
Well, I mean, it's hard to compare team to team because everybody's different and circumstances are different. I love this team. It's so fun to be around them. Great people, work hard, coachable. Everything off the court is just on point with them, and that's not to say I'd never loved another team, but we're in the moment right now, so I really love these guys, and but it's just fun. They're competitors, and when and I know I coach hard, and so I really appreciate it when those girls just get after it and they leave everything out on the floor.
Coach Titus Cleveland, KREX News. The the past couple of games over the last 4 weeks have been very close, a battle. How has those games been beneficial for you guys as you guys go into the RMAC tournament and potentially try to make a case for the championship?
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's going to be like from here on out. These games, they'll be close. Everyone's playing for a reason, and whether that's to get in the NCAA tournament, it's postseason, whatever it is, you know, it's going to be a battle. And I think, you know, we're proving to ourselves that we can win tough games, and you know, when teams throw different schemes at us defensively, we can adjust.
And then second question, I know you said that your coaching methods are interesting. As I've seen you on the sidelines, you know, yelling or just letting the team know what you want them to do. Both of you, how does that affect your guys' play when he is, you know, going through some of those motions, but he wants you guys to, you know,
I
do
yell?
well?
I never. I'm going deaf. That's why I got to speak loud.
It doesn't really. I mean, when you come here, you just kind of know. You're like, you watch him coach a game, you're like, all right, that's what it's gonna be like. And he yells because he cares about you and he believes in you, and he wants to win. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to play for him. So.
Coach, you know, if you look at the box score, you guys kind of won on all the things coaches love to see. You won the turnover battle. You won on second chance points. You free throw shooting was almost perfect. When you guys have a start to the game like you did, where it's like we need to come back, is it as a coaching staff we need to adjust, or is it just we'll catch them eventually? Let's just stick to what we do best.
Yeah, we needed to adjust. You know, we didn't go to the free throw line one time in the first half. We had 11 turnovers in the first half. And, you know, we changed it. We got to the free throw line. We were more aggressive. The rebounding picked up. I thought the girls did a great job adjusting.
And then, Kylie, question about senior day that I think people are kind of dying to know. What exactly are 16s, and why does everyone have
It's 16 touches on the sideline when you just run back and forth. It's a minute. You have a minute to make it, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, looking forward to being done with those.
Yeah, and then mostly the series, when you do multiple of them, that's when it gets to be hard.
It can get drawn out.
Yeah.
You might need to.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I'm tangled. One thing with, I mean, Olivia doesn't score in the first half. You guys are down for the first time at a halftime in I don't know how long. What did you guys, the fact that you guys, that everybody else kind of took the ball for her and kind of got you back into it, what does it say about how this team has grown over the season?
I think we said it in the locker room before that everyone had to show up tonight offensively, and sometimes if a teammate's having a bad night, and one of our things that we talk about in the preseason is being able to have their back. You know, if they're, you know, I got you. If you are having a bad night, I'll do it for you. And I mean, Liv doesn't have very many times where she doesn't score in the first half. So I think that's something that we just have to continue to do and have each other's backs.
Anything else? Okay, good enough. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.